You might be shocked to learn that you need to turn way less than you think
to hit the ball farther than you ever have.
All right, JT, so quite the promise we delivered there, right, at the beginning.
For sure.
Shoulder turn in the swing and full backswing turn is a very misunderstood concept.
Yeah.
We think after today's video, if you implement what we're going to talk about, that you will hit the ball straighter and farther than probably you ever have before.
Yeah.
And how we can make full turns, full depth, without having to have a lot of flexibility or anything like that.
Yep.
In fact, there's like 2 or 3 key little segments to the backswing. And so I think to start with, let's go over conceptually what we're talking about, and then we'll work through some different drill options.
Great.
And so we're going to pull up some models throughout the swing here, guys. But if we want to hit our driver solid, high, and far, obviously we need to get the butt of the club, our hands, and the club head far enough away from the golf ball during the backswing.
Yes.
Right? We'll say a good driver of the ball. The club head is actually on this side of my body towards the target. My hands are up and back here, right?
Yeah.
And that gives me enough power and allows me to swing from inside.
Yes.
Now, in order to get my hands and club this far up and back, there's certain ways to move our body that make that more likely or very, very difficult. And these are things JT helped me with my own swing. When I first met JT inside, you know, my backswing looked a little more like this, right? And obviously I'm not going to drive it good from there. And so I've learned how to do these things despite not being very, very flexible. So I think first things first, conceptually, we think that you can get a full quote unquote 90-degree turn with only like 10 degrees or so of actual like upper body rotation.
Yes.
Right? And so let's kind of work through that segments wise. So if I start at setup, I've got 0 degrees of rotation-ish.
Yeah.
So let's say my feet are square, my hips are square, my shoulders are square. Now when I make a backswing, if I want to get, let's say 90 degrees of what someone would call shoulder turn or upper body rotation, we can get almost all of that without actually turning our shoulders.
Yep.
And so if I take my setup and we get through the first half, would you agree and say that, hey, of the 90 degrees of upper body rotation that I'm looking for, I get like 45 of it from just like the lower body and the core?
Yes.
Right? Like literally half of what I'm looking for comes from the lower body and the core. Most golfers who struggle with a full shoulder turn, quote unquote, also
never move their core.
Never move their core.
Yeah.
We're going to say that again. Most golfers who struggle with a full quote unquote shoulder turn, no swing length, no depth, poor power, pulls, fades, low, short.
Yeah. Lack of flexibility.
Lack of flexibility, quote unquote. Okay, in case you didn't see JT put these up there. Most golfers who have this, no core. No core. Okay. So we have to start with that.
Yes.
And in fact, we can get half of the upper body rotation with just that.
Just that.
But from there, we're going to talk about how we can move the shoulders, punch and pull, protract and retract up to the top of the backswing.
Yes.
If a golfer comes in and they have no core turn, how can I start to learn that? What am I supposed to do early?
Yeah, so what you're supposed to do early is you can imagine, you know, you have like an Ironman light or something sticking out of your belly button, a light sticking out of your pelvis. Yeah, I'll get in there.
Yeah.
Anything here, just to give you a reference, is really easy. You can hold the club just like this too. But, you know, your shoulders aren't going to move here much. You know, everything's all the same. And I'm just turning my rib cage or turning my core. This would really be as much as you would need.
Yep.
You wouldn't need much more than that. So hopefully, if you're out there, you're sitting here.
I was going to say, as you're doing this, as JT's doing this, try this too. Put something in there and try this.
Yeah. Can I go right here? We got good news for you. You can make a nice backswing.
Yes.
So, you know, that's really important to understand is, you know, everyone thinks we need so much turn. If we just get a little bit to start, we can kind of get into the second piece that makes it really, really easy and where our turn actually comes from.
Yeah, exactly. Let me hop back in there. Thank you, JT.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, we've done some different drills in the past, and we'll link a video at the end. You know, JT showed me how to really kind of feel some of this turn here with the club underneath the shoulders. But even just having it here, and I'm saying, okay, from setup, if the ball's 12 o'clock, I'm maybe getting this back to, 2?
Yep.
Something like that.
Yep.
And I'm getting a lot of my core turn early on.
Yep.
Core turn early on. If I have no core turn, that would look like something here. I kind of pulling the arms across, right? Yeah. Which we don't want now.
No.
Core turn early. Let me hit one with that, JT, just to hit one out there. So setup position, if I'm taking those same feels, I'm feeling like my belly button, middle part of the area, like that laser you mentioned, it'll start at the golf ball, and I'm trying to point that back about maybe 45, something like that, early. Okay, so first things first, in terms of like chain of events, I've got to get my core.
Got to get core out of the way.
Got to get the core out of the way. Okay, so we're going to start there and then we'll add layer 2. So core out of the way early. Let's hit one from there. JT, tell him.
Jeez.
Good gracious.
Yikes.
Every time we do this turn, this is something, guys,
so
that that was a good one.
That was so good.
Every time we do this.
That's impressive. Takes a lot to impress me. That was nice.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Every time we do this, guys, because my issue, like I mentioned when I met JT, was lack of turn.
Yeah.
And so especially if I'm not playing in practice and old habits die hard, I need these same feels. And you should feel like, wow, I hit it really solid. I got more power, easier, right, when you do this well.
For sure.
So core turn early. Okay, cool. That gives me 45 of the 90. Because when my hips are turning 45, let's say hips are turning 45, my shoulders also turn 45.
Yeah.
You guys getting that?
Yeah.
Like I got half of it from just there. Okay. Now the second part, JT, in terms of the shoulders.
Yeah.
The protracting and retracting. Let's flip-flop spots.
Yeah.
And so this we sort of will call like the punch and the pull.
Punch and the pull.
So let's go over what that means, how to feel it, and the timing.
Yes.
Punch and the pull.
Yeah. So the punch and the pull is what gives us our turn. Okay. That's what kind of makes the swing look like we're turning. And you know, as we go back, step 1, making sure we get that nice 45. Step 2 is going to be this punch feeling. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to imagine there's a wall, you know, way out to the side of you, almost a wall you can't reach. And you're going to have a feeling of that you're trying to punch that wall. Okay? So we'll go to our 45 here, and I'm going to punch that wall. You notice as I punch that wall, my shoulder blade went around my rib cage. Now I've created some of that turn that everyone wants, talks about, right? But I got it from punching, or actually using my arms to help create some turn.
Yeah.
So step 1, getting that 45. Step 2, give me a big punch here.
Yeah.
Again, you can see from this face on, I think I can see it here from the camera. There's a lot of turn going on there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, we can't just go this way. Eventually, we've got to have something that brings the club all the way up to the end, and that's going to be pull. So that's going to be the feeling of kind of like a throw. You know, if you understand how to throw, you're going to pull that right arm, pull that trail arm as far behind you as you can. So now from this face on view, if I get this nice 45, get a punch, there's a really nice turn, get a pull. Wow. That is, I mean, I feel wound up really, really nice.
Yeah.
Ball's gonna go far.
And you round up really, really nice without like actually turning like your torso all that much.
Yeah.
And the punch and the pull, for you guys to try this, the punch, JT, is with like the left hand to the wall away from you.
Yes.
And the pull is with the right arm around.
Yes. So
punching back with the left, pulling around with the right arm. And that's like, just for a technical, that's when you pushing with the left, that's what? The protraction of the shoulder.
Yeah.
And then you're retracting the trail shoulder.
Yes.
And so if I go in there like that, thanks, JT.
Of course.
If I go in there like that from a feel perspective and drop the club, I kind of have my arms in front of me. I like to feel like this too. JT said, hey, kind of just feel your lower body core region get in the first part. And now both my hands are in front of me. I almost like to make fists with them.
Yeah.
Arms are in front, about 45 back, and I'm going to punch with the left, pull around with the right.
Yes.
JT, when he first showed me this, was like, what a freaking eye-opener. Back to here, start punching away. Now, all of a sudden, as I start to punch and my shoulder protracts, right? Retracts and protracts, that changes the look from face on, how much shoulder turn I have.
Yes.
So I protract the shoulder back. My shoulder blade feels like pushed forward.
Yes.
And then I'm retracting the right shoulder around.
Yeah.
And if we look at someone like a Rory, we look at like a Bryson, you can really see the retracting of the right shoulder. And to put degrees around this for you guys, just kind of loose.
Yes.
If we're looking for like 90-ish, right? Get this. 45 of the 90 degrees of upper body turn comes from the core.
Yeah.
45, half.
Half.
If we protract and retract, let's say that's another 30 or so.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe more?
Maybe, yeah, definitely could be more, but let's say
30.
Yeah.
So I got 45 of the 90 with the hips. I got another 30 with the protracting and retracting. 45 plus 30, 75?
75, got it.
Okay, so 75 of the 90 degrees of upper body turn we need comes without any actual shoulder turn.
Yeah.
Which means you really only need maybe 10 or 15 degrees of like, put your hands in front of your chest like this. Can you turn there?
Yeah, exactly.
Can you go from 12 to 1?
Yeah.
And we're kind of busting your chops here a little bit. Like we hear this a lot. And
Yeah.
It's really important. If you could go from here to here, you can make a full backswing turn. Isn't that kind of crazy?
That's it.
Right? I never knew that for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So as we're putting those together, JT, and as you guys are practicing this, core early, punch and pull.
Yeah.
Core early, punch and pull.
And I think you said something earlier that hopefully you guys heard it. If you didn't, it's really important. What you'll notice is as you do this, you know, we get a really good job of keeping the center of the body more on top of the ball. So what we see when a lot of people who try and turn, right, that actually try and turn, we see them exactly getting way off the ball because they're turning their rib cage so far that, you know, eventually I don't have that much flexibility either if we're trying to do that, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's really important. That's why it helps you hit it more solid, helps you hit it farther, because you're gonna hit it right in the middle of the face.
Yeah, and isn't that nice that you could make a full turn and you only need like 10, 15 degrees?
Mm-hmm.
Like, holy moly.
Yeah.
All right, let me hit one again with that. Now, I kind of set the bar high with that first ball.
You did.
But let's see if I can repeat that same thing. And you can feel, guys, if you normally, like sometimes I don't get my core going early or I don't turn enough, and I can feel my arms snatching, right? Mm-hmm. JT said this in this order on purpose. It's not pull the arm, punch, and then turn the core.
Yeah.
It's not pull the arms, wrap them early. It's core early, right?
Yeah.
Arms are relatively in front of me.
Yeah.
And then it's the punch with the left shoulder pull. Like punching away from you, right? With that lead arm, really stretching that out without my upper body going with it.
Yes.
Stretching that out with my upper body going with it.
Love it.
Okay. Core early, punch pull. Core early, punch pull. Make JT proud. Core early, punch pull.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's another really good one.
Another good one. I mean, that was hit hard. Maybe it drew a little bit, but it went far.
Yeah, left side of the fairway. I would take that all the time. Sort of a running joke on the channel where like I hit it really good, but I do.
You do.
We're filming.
You do.
We're filming.
Every time.
So, God, is that a big video?
Yes.
It's a big, big video
It's
for a lot
huge.
of people. So kind of clearing up some misconceptions, understanding what you actually need. You do need to get the hands and butt of the club away from the ball to produce power, hit high enough and far enough. But it's the how you do it and it's the when.
Yes.
It's the timing of thing. That's a big thing I learned from JT as well. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice to learn from JT? Come on up here, JT. Wouldn't it be nice? Look at this guy. Wouldn't it be nice to learn from him in person? Right?
That'd be pretty good.
Imagine having JT next to you and you learn how to drive the ball really well, play really well, putt, chip, on course and all that. That's what you get with our 2-day schools. JT and I down here at Osprey Point, it's beautiful, 80 degrees and sunny. 2-day golf schools. If you want to make a transformation in your game, is the best way to start 2026. Not quick fixes, not band-aids, stuff that should really make a huge impact like we talked about today. We'll put that link down below. JT's info will be down below. He's all over the world. Most interesting man in golf. One of my good friends, great golf coach. Any questions for us, leave a comment down below. JT,
as
appreciate
always,
you. Thanks,
Thank
you.
you.
If you want to watch more like this, check out this video next.